what's the best way to educate the wrestling community about race? And what are ways that people can support? And Nate, I'd like you to touch on ways that they can support, maybe if they can't donate or if they can't go out and protest, things like that. What are some other ways that they can support? I don't know, everyone's laughing. What happened?
Ivan's
my
wife
wife walked in the camera.
You said 90 minutes. We done here. Let's go.
So I think a way they can support is earlier I think I talked about like blocking out the world, like, or I heard somebody talk about blocking out the world with music. You know, guys, wrestlers, you know, we listen to music right before our matches so we can block out the world and get ready. That resonates a lot with me with this situation. I haven't listened to music since the thing with George Floyd has happened, the murder happened. And it's like, I don't want to go numb, you know? So I think that's the biggest way that the wrestling community can help is by not letting the conversation die down. Because I mean, honestly, we can't afford to, you know, for our voices to be suppressed because people are dying. At the end of the day, people are dying. I think that our sport is great, but ultimately, like if it remains unchanged, then, you know, the guys on this call, like we're not really serving, you know, our purpose for having these experiences and being able to reach people. We need a voice. I mean, we need to be able to say who we are. And when someone is questioning who they are, like we need to be the people that can directly relate to them. And I think that means that we have to be in a position of power that would give us the best shot at reaching these kids. Kenny was talking about how leaders lead. We need to lead in representation, right? We need to lead in creation and coming up with the creative solutions. We need to be on the forefront of all of this. We need to lead in our outreach efforts. We need to be the people who are reaching these kids when, you know, nobody else is. We can't be on the tail end of somebody else's thing. So I think that that's really important to everybody in this call. And I think we are really close and on the forefront of doing that.
Yeah, he doesn't even need it, right?
It's a marathon. I'm sorry. It's not a sprint. You know, it's a marathon. So we got to stay after it and keep building and keep supporting one another, right? And but it's a long haul. It's a long haul. It's not going to happen overnight. Go ahead, J'den.
Well, I just wanted to say that in the midst of all of this, I'm grateful for this, but I guess it's more of something towards education. Is just that don't forget who we are as men, as people that you've met, as the guys you've gone on the mat and wrestled, as the person that you come up and ask for the autograph, as the parents who you told your kids like, hey, you know, you could do that one day, and we seem to be the guy that you pointed to. You know, when you saw us before and you saw us with respect, honor, dignity, integrity, the way that we carried ourselves, and realize that this is the same person, you know, who is also having this conversation here today, that, you know, took the time. Like this was thought out. This was, you know, talked amongst the peers. Like, this is something that is important to that man, that same man that you were willing to say, I hope you do great and you deserve great things. This is the same person that, you know, that, you know, you just came up to and you looked up to. These are the same guys. So like, if that's the case, if you saw us with that, you see us with that much respect and realize that this is real. This is real.